雷霆 VS 灰狼。鲁迪·狗贝尔 ，Shaquille 狗贝尔啊。
Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Outside Williams. Fires away from way outside. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a number one pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status. Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
They double team Conley. Edwards inside. The layup off target.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Now here's Edwards. Over to the wing. And here's Conley outside. Pass to Towns. Now Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. Shot by McDaniels, no good. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
The offensive rebound.
干Shaquille Gobert.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Here's Holmgren.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys,
Guys,
is that combination of power and polish.
First team foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Hey, Golden Hayward.
Outside Conley. And Reed has it in the corner. The kick out to Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Giddey. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Josh Giddey.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
Towns with the bucket.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
11, the Timberwolves, 9.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Pass to Edwards. Out to the wing. So they take the lead. Towns has got 6. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
First personal foul.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daignault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot.
Hayward, really a solid defender, uses his length and athleticism to do a good job challenging that shot.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Back to Conley. Out to Edwards. With some arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got his second basket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And upping the intensity, SGA forces his way through the contact.
The kick out to Towns. To the wing on the left. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Goes up on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
You know, there were some question marks year 1 in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs. Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Edwards drives in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Minnesota in the lead. just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
看林
Edwards
你，
got 5
厉
points
害，
in the
太
quarter.
准了吧！
For the Thunder.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
For your Thunder, use deep feed.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Down low. Here's Williams. And McDaniels with the block.
1-1，
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Anthony Edwards.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Driving in to the left side wing. Outside, Towns. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
With a score.
So that
Your Thunder, 18. The Timberwolves, 19.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So it's the Timberwolves now. They lead by 1. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Taking the contact and scoring. Towns not to be denied of the bucket there.
Back to Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball. Substitution on the court.
Minnesota leading by 3. Left side, Towns. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline report.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Here's McDaniels. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
Taking 2
喂
shots.
干嘛？
The free throw drops from McDaniels.
怎么了？
你老妈的手机哈，给他自己不知道怎么改，他把自己放到最
And McDaniels drops them both.
大到连荧幕要按
Thunder trailing by 3.
按密码都按不到。
哦，
Wallace outside. And Williams throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
就我想一
Reed
下，
gets the
我
bucket.
你试试看，点他荧幕，用2只手点2下，快速的点2下这样，用2只手指头点2下。
Spot an open teammate.
两只手怎么
Here's
连
Hayward.
他应该，反正他就是弄到把他整个荧幕放大了，所以才会这样子。我知道啊，就是，所以你就是用放大的方式再弄一次，它就会缩小。正常来讲是这样子。
And can
所以我
put
不知
the
道
other team
有没有办
on
法
a
就这样子
teal.
按出来。
We'll see how it plays out.
直接用荧幕
Out left to the
点一
wing.
下，
对，
Conley for 3.
两只手指
Wiggins with the rebound.
不可以一直。
一只搞不好也可以啊，只是好像都是两只
He has
做到的。
confidence to drill the 3. Always with the ball. Conley picks him up.
让他自己在那里。
And the slam
我
by
以为他在看手
Williams.
机，可是完全没声音。
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be. And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
没有用，
很快的点两下没有用。
Now here's
对，
Towns
很快点点上面。
over Wiggins. And that one's good. Towns. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
To the inside. Williams. For the lead. The rebound by the
你上网
Timberwolves.
查 Google 查一下，
And on an open look
荧
like
幕被
that,
放
he's
大
very
是怎么
gifted
点
at
的？
making the weak coverage pay.
怎么点的哈？好，好。
Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Bangs home the trifecta. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Takes a 3. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Shots good by Alexander
感真
Walker.
的太扯了吧！
Alexander Walker's got 5 points so far.
You know, when he orchestrates for his teammates, Towns becomes even more valuable to me. Really good when the offense is able to flow through him.
The Timberwolves.
And we've reached the end of the third.
63.
Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an
哦，
exciting
3只
finish.
投手。哦，那你点好了吗？
我点好他这个荧幕刚好那个阿布打电话进来，他的荧幕正常的，所以等一下有人正常对不对？因为我不想
From
接
the
他电
arc,
话，
哦，
nailed from three-point land.
所以我等他电话挂掉我再
Giddy's
打。
got the 4th quarter started
你
here
就
with
自
a
再试试
bucket
看，
for
对吧？不然你
Oklahoma
先用
City.
你手机试试看。
And the foul called on Josh Giddy.
哦，好，你反正一定是这样子嘛，反正就是，反正我记得是，反正即时手指头把它弄它就可以了。
So it's the Timberwolves now.
下班再再听见。哦，好，现在看见他电话挂掉，我刚刚。
哦哦
Out to Conley. 6 on the shot
下一
clock.
步正常了。
哦，
Towns in the corner.
有问题再告诉你啊。
好，
Off target with his 3. And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Holmgren to take the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call. with the foul.
OKC 制造犯规，敢跟今天打的
We
一
were
样
just，talking
整
about
天
Chet
买饭。
Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate. Physically,
干怎么办法？
he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
3分1篮板，妈飞！
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up. Pass to Reed, and Holmgren pulls it down. Here's Williams, and a slam by Williams. Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
The kick out to Towns.
不干，太扯
Through
了！
the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Well, I like the way
干
Towns
太
plays
夸
such a
张了
physical
吧
style. It's tough on the officials,
Dude.
but And the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
Good on the second free throw.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Wow,靠!
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Assisted by.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
2 minutes remaining.
Over in the corner, Edwards.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Towns. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Pass to Giddey. Good.
Just
and it's Williams who picks up the
Giddey!
assist. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
It's Edwards on the wing. And the three off target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The kick out to Towns. Fires from way outside.
敢再扯一点啊！
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Towns for 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
That one good for 2. And now a 9-point Thunder lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Giddey. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's off the glass and in.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win in one.
第4节一波流。干，这跟今天的命中率有点像哎。